So Black Panther and Prometheus are two of the best fighters in their respective universes. Today, they're going head to head. Who comes out on top? Well, that's what we're here to find out. T'Challa is the Black Panther, King of Wakanda, one of the most technologically advanced nations on Earth. He is among the top intellects and martial artists of the world, a veteran Avenger, and a member of the Illuminati. Using his powers and abilities, he has put his fortune and life to the service of all mankind. When T'Challa became the Black Panther, he was allowed to eat the heart-shaped herb, which provided him with enhanced strength, endurance, and reflexes. He was also given a blessing from the Panther goddess, which elevated his enhanced strength, endurance, and reflexes to superhuman levels. T'Challa has demonstrated incredible strength, like wrestling a rhino to the ground, being able to stop an elephant's charge, and sending Namor flying with a kick. He's also able to withstand crushing blows and puncture wounds. But really, his vibranium suit helps him out a lot. T'Challa's reaction time is far greater than most opponents, and his agility and flexibility far surpasses an Olympic athlete. He is a genius on par with Tony Stark and Reed Richards, and is also an excellent hand-to-hand fighter. You see, Black Panther has been groomed to be a warrior since birth, and is a master of practically all forms of armed and unarmed combat. T'Challa is seen as one of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe, and has stalemated or won against such fighters as Iron Fist, Wolverine, Daredevil, and Captain America. Black Panther is king of a highly advanced civilization, and thus has tons of fancy gadgets. His suit is made of a vibranium microwave mesh, which robs incoming objects the momentum, and is completely bulletproof. He also has anti-metal claws, which breaks metal down the molecular level, and energy daggers that are powerful enough to slice through various structures and foes. Finally, T'Challa can also call upon all the knowledge, strength, and experience from every Black Panther before him. And then in the other corner of Prometheus. As a child, Prometheus watched in horror as police slaughtered his criminal parents in a Bonnie and Clyde style shootout. At their death, he swore from that day forward to annihilate the forces of justice, becoming a twisted version of Batman. Though Prometheus doesn't have any superpowers, he is an incredibly deadly opponent without them. In fact, he's created more than 1,000 master plans in order to escape any situation or defeat any metahuman. He's strong enough to shatter large stones, and even knock out Huntress and Green Arrow with just one punch. He's durable enough to survive a beating from Donna Troy, and is fast enough to react in 0.0003 seconds and even tag Jay Garrick. He is a very skilled and lethal hand-to-hand fighter, even being able to defeat Batman and Lady Shiva in a tiny amount of time. He's also shown to be able to use virtually anything as a weapon, being able to throw CDs and pencils with deadly precision that rivals Green Arrow. One of Prometheus' greatest assets, though, is his helmet and armor. The armor can withstand a direct blow from Superman, and is also covered in microscopic nanobites, which can infect the brain of a metahuman if they come in direct contact, and send electronic pulses through the brain and cause them to lose complete control of their powers for 5 minutes. Then his helmet is linked directly to his central nervous system, and he can download anything he wants directly into his brain. He's even learned the fighting skills of 30 of the world's greatest martial artists in under 5 seconds. His helmet lights also strobe to hypnotize or disorient opponents, like Kyle Rayner, and has a neural chafe that can affect an opponent's concentration. On top of all that, Prometheus has gauntlets that can fire bullets, chemicals, and poison, and even phosphorus darts. He's even got an energy blade that can easily sever limbs. So who wins? Well, let's find out. Now starting out, Black Panther is superhuman, and has great enough strength to send a mindless one flying with a kick, and durability to where he's taking a punch from the Hulk. He's fast enough to catch Spider-Man, and is actually faster than Wolverine. All of this while Prometheus doesn't have any superpowers, and is just a regular guy. However, he is one of the most dangerous regular guys in the entire DC universe, and is in no way whatsoever out of this fight. Now, even though Prometheus has the knowledge and fighting skills of 30 of the best fighters in DC, that doesn't mean he's necessarily a better fighter than Black Panther. You see, each of these fighters' skills are loaded up onto a disc in his brain, so it's more like he's got 30 different unique sets of skills, not one whole big set of skills that makes him the best fighter on Earth. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. And even though Prometheus has got the skills of Batman and others, T'Challa is one of the all-time best fighters in the Marvel Universe, and will be more than able to hold his own against even the best of fighters. So at the end of the day, I'd say these two are on an equal footing when we're talking about their fighting skills. But what this fight really comes down to is their tech and their gear. Panther has some of the best tech on Earth, as he's got his energy daggers that can slice through anything, anti-metal claws that can break metal down on a molecular level, and his vibranium microwave mesh, which makes him completely bulletproof and impervious to most forms of harm. But while that's great, and has allowed Panther to take down countless foes, it's actually Prometheus' gear that I want to focus on. His helmet can hypnotize and disorient opponents, as well as affect their concentration and cause them to lose focus. This worked on Batman, who has incredible concentration on par with Black Panther, so I'm sure the lights on Prometheus' helmet can affect T'Challa as well. And T'Challa's armor won't really have any counter for light, because it lets light in anyways in order for him to see, so it won't block Prometheus' light. That doesn't make sense. Now I'll give T'Challa 5 minutes and a bit of information, and I'm confident he can quickly come up with some way to counter these lights. But the thing is, he won't see them coming, won't be able to block them, and if they're able to break Batman's concentration, then they're breaking Black Panther's as well. From there, Prometheus can use his fighting skills to kick T'Challa around. Of course, it'll take a while to get past his vibranium suit, but the suit isn't indestructible and can be sliced along the grain. And Prometheus is skilled enough and smart enough as a fighter to figure this out and slice Panther with his energy blade, especially when T'Challa's lost concentration. Now, in a second fight, Black Panther would win, and he could come up with some way to counter the light show or even hack into and disable the helmet. But in his first random encounter, Prometheus has too many unknown elements on his side that Panther couldn't counter. And besides that, Prometheus is a serious threat, one of the best fighters in the DC universe, and was enough of a threat to go up against the entire Justice League. And in this fight, he can come out on top. Prometheus wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button, more videos just like this one every single day, and I'll see y'all next time.